So I was looking for this Harley Quinn figure right here, Nurse Harley from Arkham Asylum, and I found her in a lot, which consisted of Joker, Batman, and then I bought Penguin for Sickle, I think? Yeah, Sickle, in the 2-pack. So, since I have the original figures and I have customs, I thought I would do a video comparison of them. So we can start with the Penguin here. So yeah, let's take off the hats, it's just easier that way. So the main thing I didn't like with this figure is the expression is really situational. It's like, it works pretty well if, say, someone was to, like, kick him in the face. Like that. But for, like, a sadistic crime boss, it just doesn't really cut it. Like, the sculpt's actually quite nice, it looks a lot like the character from the game, but yeah, the expression is just really off. So what I did, I sculpted a wicked smile slash grin on his face, and I lowered his brow a little bit, as you can see, for a more focused look. And then I, for the most part, I erased the big red blotch where the bottle is inserted, because on this one it just looks like a pie, pretty much like a raspberry pie. And other than that, I really didn't do too much. I painted the fur a little bit, but I didn't do anything to the articulation, because it's really hard to incorporate articulation on like this kind of body type, so to speak. But yeah, other than that, I'm really happy with how he turned out. Moving along, let's take a look at Joker. So this is pretty much just a head swap, even though I painted the... yeah, a head swap and a repaint, I would say. The original DC Direct figure is actually really good, but it suffers from one thing. The articulation's absolutely horrible on it. Like, it goes out about that far, and there's no outward movement whatsoever, and when I tried to force my old one, it just broke, so I'm not gonna take any chances with that. Arms can go about that far out, can rotate, but you can't really put his arms around his back, or like, let me show you. Like, I quite like this pose for Joker. Like, it's really like scheming, and I just don't like how limited this figure is. Other than that, I repainted the hair to a more vibrant green, and I repainted the eyes slightly. Let's see if the camera can pick it up. Just to make them a little bit clearer. I think in general, the DC Direct figures sculpt beats the Mattel one I used. Like, it has the proper bow tie, and it doesn't have that weird animated series sort of tie thing. But the added articulation really, like, just makes them so much more playable. Or, well, poseable. Also, the ab crunch is quite helpful as well. I do like the ab crunch. Next up is the man himself, Batman. This isn't a really fair comparison, because, I mean, they're two completely different outfits, but mainly I want to show off that my Arkham Knight Batman is the same height, well, more or less, as the old DC Direct Batman, which is exactly what I was aiming for. But, I don't really know what else to say. I really don't like the head sculpt for the DC Direct one. The eyes are really, really far apart. Don't know if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, that just looks really, really weird to me. And the lips are sort of purplish. And then, of course, there's the whole cowl is blue and the cape is black for whatever reason, and the gauntlets and the boots are metallic blue for some reason. I have no idea what they were thinking when they painted this. But yeah, cloth cape, more articulation on my Arkham Knight Batman. Yeah. Lastly, let's take a look at the Riddler. So the main thing I wanted to fix about this figure was the face. The face is absolutely horrendous, and not even the camera wants to focus on it apparently. That's how bad it is. There we go. Let's take the hat off. I usually keep it in place with blue tack, by the way, because the hat doesn't fit at all. But yeah, it's pretty much the same problem with Penguin. Like, it's a really situational face, but this even more so, because I have no idea what the intention of this face is supposed to be. Like, I think he's like angry, frustrated, but this side looks angry and this side looks like he's grinning. I really cannot tell. Let's bring my resculpts into shot. So here I resculpted the entire face area, as you can see, and gave him some stubble, and I also gave him these pair of purple tinted glasses. I don't really know if the camera can pick it up, but they are tinted purple. Yeah, you should see some difference since the wall is white. I lowered the brow slightly and redid the eyebrows. And then lastly I added the little dot on the question mark on his tie, since that's completely missing here for some reason. As for the body, I didn't do anything except I straightened out his feet slightly. Because I don't know if you can see a difference, but the one on this one, like, the feet on this one are slightly more bent, so it's harder for him to stand up straight. But yeah, I just wanted to do like a quick little side-by-side video, and I hope you like it.